Hello everyone. Got my... I locked it. Oh, wrong one. I was going to do the silly Pritchard. Which one is it? This one. I didn't really make an intro today, so I've just hijacked the WTRL. Or the community stream, I should say. How you feel? Seen you've done a big ride already today. Let's go back to the main screen. Get some music going. Hey Mick, you riding this Mick or you riding it later? Not yet, David. So I got Katie in the group. I was trying to set it up so I could watch her on the Apple TV, but for some reason my companion app is not playing ball. I've got Whitney, just her account just sitting there. So I was going to have that going with the other side, Katie on this side. Mick Yo-Yo Racing. Maybe I should put you on there, but I can't. The problem is I can't get the companion app to actually work out that Whitney's riding. It doesn't go into game. So when I look at people, it just says ride on, doesn't say damn you. Had that other one set up. Oh well. Just have to keep an eye on Katie from the rider list. She's up against it. Pretty tough one, huh? So if we look at the rider list, this is a 20-minute power. It's a few guys 5 watts per kilo. Most of the bulk of them, well, the bulk of them are in the 4.6. And poor old Katie, she's going to struggle. Big field though. I've gone with Avenge with the discs. Yeah, same as you, Mick. 6 laps. Because people are soft, David, that's why. People are soft. This is, yeah, exactly, Mick. This actually, if you did the other route, you kind of just get your own rhythm. So if you get dropped, you can just cruise along. Sure, it'll be hard, but it's not like this where you're going to be digging in. I'll change my tactics this week. Yeah, exactly, Mick. So my tactics this week is just to keep my effort pretty low for the first 3 or 4 laps. Just try and hold wheels. Let others burn matches first. See how I go. My heartbeat's not real strong today, but it might kick in. Might not. Good luck, Mick. I'll try and catch the end of your race. Oh, this guy's knees. Knee him in the face. Speaking of amputation. How's the sound? Just the volume or anything? My voice? My voice is always louder during the ride than it is when I'm checking free road. What about 30 seconds to go? We better concentrate. How are you feeling, David, after your smash fest? Cool. I'll ask Phil how he's feeling, but Phil, it's just his normal. Well, how many kilometers do you do a week, Phil? Like 400, 500? Alright, here we go. Hopefully I'll move off the pen. Get first bit done. Oh geez, look, another Wahoo rider. That's a surprise. Hopefully my chica adjusts. I was in my top gear then. Running Bluetooth instead of ANT Plus. So I always lose at least a gear. I kind of forgot about that. What's your training load in ZWIFT, Bill? Mine's at 108 after my ride on Sunday. Rightio, fans. And it's already 2 groups formed. A lot of juggling going on here. $170. Bloody hell. I think your ZWIFT TP is probably slightly undervalued. You do a lot of riding though. Hey Carl. A few guys with the back pedal, the unofficial back pedal jerseys. Can't see any back pedals in the names though. Hey Graham. How's your day? About to hit this first sprint section. Someone's going past. Right, back to ZWIFT so I can use this power up. I'll use it as I go over the banner. I'm not interested in sprint points. Going for the overall today. BURITO. No use using a van now. Rightio. Let's roll on to the next group up here. I'll be going slowly. Try David. Oh, someone's got a burrito down there. Look at the burrito up here. I don't know, Carl. I don't think that was really David. I think he's hacked. I think his account was hacked. Thanks, Graham. A lot of training. I'm trying to get my maybe the next 2 weeks. Try and get my train load up. See if I can hit 380 on my FTP. At the moment, it's around 362 or 363. Guessing the community is not streaming this. I think because Nathan has to do all the work, so he'll be sleeping now, ready for the next community events. Right, so we go right up here. It's not a sprint section, but it's a good spot for people to get dropped. I was really enjoying the stream that Phil Lovett did on Saturday. That was a tough ride. Doing something. Yeah, Dave, what were you doing? Sleeping at the back, having a sandwich. Oh, Burrito's going to slow that back up. Get rid of this van, don't I? So only Burrito, Van and AERO in this race. We've got the AERO now. David does a lot of towing. Burritos again. Good win the other day, Carl. Not like father and son at all, eh, David? I'm just looking forward to seeing what Phil Rich will do in the next AERO. That was ridiculous, that race. There was no draft. I don't know why they do that. I did 2 laps in the end. And it was so good once I finished the finish banner. And other people to ride with. It wasn't just the fact that I got the draft. It's just the fact that there's people there. I was about, I don't know, an hour and a half or so slower than Phil in my event. Phil just dug really deep. David did as well. Poor Hamlet says he does, but he probably just cruised. He's probably doing the zone 2 recovery. Whitney talks about a table tennis player from China. They call them hexagon shot soldier. Because you know when you get spider grass, when they show your strengths and weaknesses. So for cycling you got like 30-second power, then 1 minute, 5 minutes, and the other side's like 3 hours. Pretty certain Paul Hamlet's at 99% for all those metrics. Alright. We're playing it cool again. Oh, burrito. Can't even see the finish line. Or the sprint. Okay. Roll that through these guys. Yeah, poor old Phil Lovett. He goes on a trip out to the country and he's got Dave Raynham. He's got poor Hamlet, Phil Rich, Top Cat. Oh, he needs new friends. Yeah, that was a good ride I did with Paul the other day, Graham. Yeah, go and get a haircut. Then do a few laps of that velodrome. I really enjoyed that race that David Paul I did. I was on my knees at the top of that climb. If Paul didn't slow up the pack, I wouldn't have got back on. Yeah, the pretzel. When you dropped David, I was kind of thinking, come on Paul, let's just wait for David. The old group ride trick where you're like, oh, this is a really good spot for a photo, let's stop guys. I wonder if I should kick this tower up. A lot of people dropping theirs now. So I rolled through these guys once they all slow up. See? They're all slowing up. I've got to make sure I get one. Oh, burritos. It's kind of not bad considering at the front. It's no use burning a burrito when someone else burns one. Hey Whitney, going alright. How's the sound, Whitney? Music alright? I won't ask about the hair on the face. I was thinking about doing it. I had it set up a few weeks ago. I'd actually do a comb that was 3 minutes. I think it was 486 watts or something like that. Everyone enjoyed that stream that day, but I should do it more. Everyone enjoys someone else having a bad time. I won't name the streamer, or the YouTuber and streamer, that I used to watch. But it kind of used to annoy me how every video they talked about how good they felt. Got boring. They like to see suffering. Back to David. Or the underdog. Where's Katie? I won't check it right now. I'll see if my phone's picking up my companion at me. Oh, 2 laps down. I've got it on Wi-Fi and everything. Maybe my bike will fall off the kicker, David. I tightened down the bolt today. It's still sounding creaky. I could do a Com Hunt TV. That's where his camera fell down. Everyone else thought he fell off the riders, the rollers, I should say. Okay, here we go. Oh, Keith is in this ride too. Yeah, I showed you a film with Phil, the first one, not the second one. Rightio. see if anyone tries to kick away. Pretty hard with so many riders. Burrito's good, I'll use the power up while one's doing burritos. Got a bit of a sticky draft, I think. It's alright. Nothing's getting away. Oh, my own burrito. What do you think I should use it, guys? I've thought about it, but it feels too big. Need to wait till it's spread out. There's not really any opportunities. Hey Whitney, you're supposed to be riding. What are you doing sitting there doing nothing? So the rider watching this race is Jeffrey Creel. I was surprised. I was wondering if you're actually going to come up. You won't be on camera. Are you still doing your Zoom meeting? Alright, yeah, I reckon I'll use a burrito. I'll go a little bit further back in this group, see if I can catch people out. Where's a bit of a thin area? Okay. Bye guys, had to be done. Well, one guy's dropping off. See a car. Group split up actually. Maybe that burrito at the back of the pack did hurt a few. That's the thing I find. If you're going to do the burrito, make sure you're moving through the pack so you're not tripped. OnlyFans video that one, David. Okay, burrito again. There is a bit of a climb coming to this fork in a kilometre. Hey Tommy, have you done your out ride yet? I tried to look up your ride but failed at finding you. Also you got something from school too. Hey, you did well, Tommy? Awesome. Bloody overachiever. This afternoon. Cool. Okay, I'm going to drop to the back, do some seeding again. There's a burrito, I'll wait for that one to drop. Stop. Okay, not yet. Until it starts stretching. Don't want any downhills. There's a burrito, that should create a little bit of a gap. Wrong, badly timed. It's so hard to get right, those burritos. There goes a jet rider. Okay, fourth lap coming up. Let's get that spin through here. Try and roll through. Looking good, everyone else is about the same as me. Oh, slow down there. Might be a good time to burrito. Everyone's pretty evenly matched. I found this with the test race. because everyone's fairly evenly matched, people aren't willing to risk going too deep. Thanks for the ride on, Katie. Wonder how she's doing. Speaking of going deep, wonder if she's the lead woman. There's Annie. Yeah, K-Man's back. Got the fire back in his belly. So what do you reckon, guys? Any tactics besides waiting till the end and using my sprint? Or just wait for someone to do a long attack and bridge over to them. If I can. All up here. Keep the AERO if I get it. Yep. Right, anyway. So we'll see how we go, but I'll follow attacks if they come. But if not, use my I'm not the lightest rider here, that's for sure. So going down that final hill to the finish, I can build up a lot of momentum. Just got to time it right. It's the hard bit. Some days you go to the same spot and it's too early. Other days it's too late. What are you going to do with an AERO when you're up the back anyway, David? Not last, David. Guessing this is a lap rider because I'm pretty certain no one went off the front. Someone got a burrito. Let's get out of here. Oh, probably too much power. Feeling good until I put that little bit of spurt in. Not been contesting the sprint points. Just going for the W. It's a lot of riders, so it's hard to do. The burritos aren't really working. I'll keep the AERO. You almost got the W. I saw Daz. Surely they can't really go off the front. Alright, see if everyone keeps pushing or it slows up again. There's one guy pushing, but he's not going to cause damage. Yeah, I'll see what happens, Daz. I'll follow moves. Hopefully it just gets hard, so people drop off. And people lose their sprint. I've got Creel in here. As you know, Creel's a very smart racer. She's getting plenty of power lift at the end. Speaking of smart, they're smart. Do you see why Hula Cole's now #1 team in the world? A lot of people are in the off season, like Ed's. I think Ed's ratings dropped down to 230 or something because he's just not been racing. Right here. Yeah, David. Although I think there's another guy who's number 1. It's a bit of an attack. First not to chase him too much because he's got that burrito. There's another burrito. Burrito. Probably burritos at the front today. I don't really do much, just slow the pack down. Yeah, David. I think it's now when you sign up for ZWIFT, it takes you straight to the Watopia call page. I don't know how I feel about that. I like the boutique teams that when you see, you're like, oh, there's a Watopia call rider. Backpedal have a lot of riders signed up, but there are also many of them are riding for other teams. Backpedal's is their secondary team. I think they've got 240 riders or something. See, I've got no idea who that Watopia call rider is. I think Watopia call, I checked, they had 40 more riders than Backpedal. But I think most of the riders, it's their main team. Yeah, exactly, Daz. Like when I see a BL13 ride, well, I know they're going to hurt me. Could be the same with Watopia call, but the thing is there's so many of them. There's 2 on the screen here. I'm not really having a dig, I'm just saying I liked it when they were a boutique team, so if you saw a Watopia jersey, you knew exactly who that rider was. You took notice. Yeah, he's a little bit heavier than he used to be at his best. So he's got to get his weight back down again. Yeah, Keith. David was saying he's been out of the game for a little bit. Once he gets his form back, he'll be fit. Between back. Backpedal with Keith. Because Ed rides for Watopia call, but Ed, Phil Lovett, and Com Hunt TV created Backpedal. This is a little side project because they're also doing training programs. Well, Ed's doing the training programs, designing them. Not the last lap yet, Mick. How are you going? I realise that I don't know if I'm about to watch you because my companion app's not swapping over. I don't think I'll be able to swap on the PC. It's a shame. Good fun watching someone else suffer. Alright. Philip Garner, time trial power. For 4 hours. No, let's get rid of that guy. One guy's dropped off. How good was the was it Madison? I've seen it before, but it's very rare to see on TV. The elimination race. Yeah, Paul's the only rider. Well, Keith used to be more active with back pedal, but Paul's the only rider that has a lot of affection for back pedal and helps it. Yeah, we don't know 99% of the Valhalla coal rides. At least Ed's going to have some help in the time trials for ZRL this time. Poor old Paul, Tim. Just those three. They've got riders, but the thing is they haven't got riders at each level. But now they do. In fact, Ed might struggle to get to the team. They'll definitely be up in Premier League next season. Well, not this season, next season. Unless they add riders during the qualifying. I want an elimination race on ZWIFT though. Obviously it has to be a short circuit. But I'd love an elimination race. I'd probably get smashed, but I like the idea of it. Yeah, the BRT folded though. I think that's where a lot of Valhalla coal riders come from. But really you shouldn't. Burrito. Another burrito. There's a guy going along. Two legs are still right now. Oh, slide up there. But the others bring them back. Anyone going to the hill climb championships? Daz? You going? I know Dave is. Or David. It's easy to say Dave when I'm out of breath, David. C1. Which is The old C2. Yeah, David knows Keith pretty well. David knows everyone. If someone doesn't talk, I'll say it again. If someone who doesn't like talking on camera a lot, he has a lot of mates. You going in it, Phil? You should. Is there a cutoff? Or anyone can enter? Through social media. You're in the right era then, David. Back in the 50s, you would have had no mates. All right, here we go. 2.2 kilometers to go. I had a pet dog that ate one of my socks once. Came out the other end all right. Long attack, not wasting my energy though. Come on. Ah, damn it. Ah. Run out of gear. Right time. I was doing my 11 teeth. I just wanted that one more gear. Usually I race with Ant Plus, and I get an extra gear. Bluetooth always takes a gear away from me, but it's pretty good. A bit real. Where is Creel? Should we have a dropout? There's Keith. Yeah, Liam White's races the National Road Race Series. See you, David. I'll do a quick graph check. Yeah, that long sprint. You need to build momentum down the hill. Let's go. I think we're about to get back to. Just trying to see what Mick's doing, but can't do that. Thanks, Samuel. Thanks, Daz. Yeah, Lee. I timed it really well. I've actually been sprinting quite well. A few races. I mean, you could have the top power to win. Oh, good on you, Mick. So first and fourth, we're going to come up to this race next week. Thanks, Phil. I'm going to try and get to 380 FTB, Phil. If I can get to 380, I'll seriously think about doing time trialing next year. I've never done time trialing, but even if I've got terrible position, if I get to 380, I can get to 400 FTP, I think, for a special event. Weight doesn't really matter so much for time trialing, but I still got a few kilos I can lose too. Probably makes a difference in here. Oh. You see my heart rate just pop up then? Bit of arrhythmia. It's actually quite normal for a lot of people. I can feel it. I can feel it in the chest. Kind of feels like a, like when your stomach has a little cramp or something. It doesn't hurt. I just notice it. So doing it again now. See, not too nice or what. Didn't pick it up on the heart rate one. You can feel it. Just a tad off. I get that from if I do really long rides. I'm a bit tired. Oh. Around 44 kilometers. So Katie's finished up now. B. It's not really working very well. Okay. B. It's a shame we can't check on Katie. I think Katie's pulled out, checking on ZWIFT power. 11.6 kilometers. Fair play, I mean. Oh, is my camera gone? What's up? Ah, shot. Yeah, I was trying to show ZWIFT power. I'll go back to it instead of showing my stream. Yeah, Katie's. But I mean, it's tough. She was in with Mick last week. Now she's up here. Definitely something wrong with that auto cat system. Average 300. It was pretty close. Top 5. And a bit of a break back. Trio stopped at 17.5. Then back to the Yeah, so last week I worked out what was wrong with my Amp Plus. When I plug the Apple TV in, it makes my Amp Plus devices or connection go nuts. So this week I ran on Bluetooth just to make sure. I'll do some more checking. I do prefer to run Amp Plus because of the gearing. At the moment on the 53, 12, 13. 5313 just plodding along. So this is me in the 5311. So just don't have the gears. Whereas if I'm Bluetooth, I drop back a gear at least. Not Bluetooth, if I'm an Amp Plus, it drops me back a gear. Doesn't matter how much I change the trainer difficulty, because that's not really, doesn't really help me with rollout. It just helps me with gradients. Should take a photo, shouldn't I? From that blue. The Venge isn't the prettiest biking, is it? Kind of looks okay from some angles when the sun reflects off it. Yeah, but see, it's just bland. Oh, I got the green jersey. It really uses no pedals on the bike from this angle. What do I do? 9.87. Scorekeeper wasn't in that race, was he? Must have been a different event. Pretty certain I didn't see his name. He would have kicked my butt otherwise. Yeah, must have done another event. Oh, where's Angie? She's behind. Or is this ZWIFT being ZWIFT? And she's nowhere near me. It's like when you're riding along and you see some guy get it, like the mountain. Well, this guy, Wiggins, has got the mountain jersey behind me. You could have it, but a lot of times you're just riding along and you're out in Fuego flats. And someone will get the mountain jersey. I think it could possibly be because someone else has pulled out and they've come down from it. Still seems a bit random. That ride definitely, it's still not fresh from the weekend. Alright, well I might race on this Saturday, depends what the events are on. It's kind of annoying sometimes because you think, okay, I'll do a long ride on Friday or a short ride on Friday, and then you see an event on Saturday. It doesn't suit what you want to do, but if you've known that it was on, you could have adjusted your week for it. Now you can go through ZWIFT tabs, but a lot of the times you'll go through and check on Tuesday, and it'll be one course. Then you come back and check on Friday, and the course has been changed. Which is pretty annoying if you want to use ZWIFT more than just as a casual get on the bike last minute racing. I want to structure my week around my racing. So if I know there's a really awesome event coming up on Sunday and it's at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'll start riding earlier in the morning. I don't want to be riding all week at 6 o'clock at night and then realise I want to do an awesome event and actually do really well in that event. 9 in the morning. That's what I really liked about the ZRL. I had a lot of issues with the ZRL in terms of what they do, management-wise. I mean, I don't really blame them in terms of they don't have enough manpower. ZWIFT needs to give them more manpower. ZWIFT needs to give the whole racing side of ZWIFT more manpower. But I like the fact that you knew every week you have a race on Tuesday night or Wednesday morning with me. You knew what the course was going to be. and you generally knew what effort you want to put in. So it added real structure to the week. And a lot of people got much faster because of it. Wonder how got Lindsay behind me. Pretty certain he was in cut 0. Oh, there's Angie catching up to me. I better get on her. "21 seconds behind." I'll do a bit of a Yui. Where's she going to go? Up the volcano though? That's what's annoying about Zeus sometimes. Oh, god damn it. See, I should have been able to press a button, so yes, I want to ride the edge. And it will just direct me. So many times when I was riding with Bowie, when he was doing the Fuego flats, and then, well, what do they call it? Anyway, everyone knows what Bowie used to do. And I'd start off with Coco, get my warm up, switch over to Bowie. Be riding along, I think it was pretty good. And then, bam, go left around that bloody roundabout. And you're like, god damn it. Oh, there's Mick. Give Mick a ride on. You talking to yourself as well, Mick? I got the Tron. For you. How much are you going to ride more? Or how much more are you going to ride? Pulling away. Yeah, it was funny last week when you wrote that post about everything in the race. And everyone was like, I was thinking, I don't even know what I had for breakfast. Well, actually I do, but that's beside the point. Yeah, good result again, Mick. I've really got to work out how I can, or what the issue is, so, because I want to run split screen. So when you guys are racing, I can swap over and check it out. Whitney's still riding, or not riding. It'd be good as ZWIFT made it so you could, I suppose I can't really, but I'd like to be able to see 2 or 3 riders. Like we had 4 riders up here during the AERO, which is bloody complicated if I'm going to do it. Yeah, you'll get another big boost to your ranking. Oh, someone's running past Whitney or walking past Whitney. I've got to check what's my ZWIFT power ranking. I probably won't. It takes a while to process, doesn't it? You'll definitely be in ACAT for ZRL. There's new time zones. So yeah. Yeah, you've seen Ed, poor old Ed's down to 250 points or something. You'll do one race and get it back there. I lost a good race result, but I think I should drop me down 1 or 2 points here. I'm tempted to change my streaming to like Shane Miller style, not having the full screen taken up, because the problem is I'm such a lowly streamer that live comments disappear straight after a race. So if someone comes back to watch the race, they don't know what I'm responding to, and I speak very unclearly as it is. Yeah, exactly. Like when I started racing after ZRL, it was all the Aussies, and even if I was doing really well, I'd get no points because I had like 250 points, even though they're absolute guns. The lockdown here has helped. Not that it's a good thing, but Sydney's been in lockdown. I don't think Sydney's ever going to get control of the cases now. They kind of buggered it up. For a long time, all the other states would quickly lock down, go hard and fast. And Sydney got away with it a couple of times just by doing a soft lockdown. But then they got Delta. So, yeah, I think Sydney's going to be in lockdown until eventually they get vaccinations up to a certain point now. It's kind of stupid because it's costing the economy so much money, which is what they're trying to avoid in the first place. I'm hoping that Backpedal get a team together at this time slot because I'll be starting a new study course soon. So I don't know if I'll be available at 9:30 in the morning, 10:30 in the morning like I was last CRL. I don't really want to race for another team. I don't want to be racing at 3 in the morning either. I definitely look on with envy at the riders all in England in the same area riding, going for group rides together. I should probably get off my butt and get some mates down here. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so we got more backpedal riders, so hopefully, obviously the issue is you guys are all, not all of it, but a lot of people are working this time. So I could race, we've got you, Katie, but she races for another team. David's at work. Phil, maybe? I haven't heard from the Chilean guys for a long time. Yeah, see, that's the issue. And a lot of people, okay, you might be working from home in Europe. Still, you've got to do meetings and things. Yeah, that's the same with me. Like I've been racing at 9:30 in the morning. I don't want to put myself into a position where I race for a team and then just probably 1 or 2 races in, I'm not available. Not too fussed about which, if they do the same divisions, I'm not fussed about that because the reality is, if you're in Division 3, you've got riders who should be in Division 1. So you're always going to find someone to beat or be beaten by. There's always a faster route. Mick, I'll do my outro, otherwise I'll end up just talking to myself too long. I do that very well. Catch you later. I've got to make sure I've got to learn how to mute my microphones first.